welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, my name is Beth. Thank you so much for joining me. So today is my weigh-in update, and I have watched a couple this morning and they really have inspired me to make a bit of a plan for Christmas. Now, I hadn't had anything, I didn't even give it any thought. I mean, obviously I know Christmas is coming because, well, obviously I don't even know why I need to explain that. I know it's coming. Everybody knows Christmas is coming. But I didn't have anything in place, or I still don't have anything in place, but I hadn't really thought about what I wanted to do. So I've decided, after having a little think about it today, that I'm not going to be putting any pressure on myself for the lead up to Christmas. I am going to try and stick to plan as much as I can. And then I am going to have Christmas Day and Boxing Day off. And what I'm going to do is, although I'm saying I'm giving it to myself off, I'm not going to absolutely overdo it, but I am not going to worry too much. Although when I say that, I think I'm secretly worrying about what I'm going to eat. So maybe, yeah, let's scrap that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give that some more thought because clearly I've had a little think, but I haven't thought it through enough. Now I am talking a little bit weirdly because where I had that root canal fill in the other day, there's obviously a new something where they've packed it and it's really rubbing on my tongue and it's really sore. So that is why I'm talking a little bit different to usual. What I didn't mention the other day when I did go to the dentist was, and I didn't sin it either because I meant to think about it when I came back and search for it and see how much it was. When I was there, because I was so shaky, I had to have a glucose tablet. So I didn't even think about that. Well, I did, but I forgot by the time I had remembered. That makes any sense at all. It probably doesn't. So my week this week, as you will have seen, I was kind of panicking by about Wednesday, thinking, because I weigh in the house as well. So I was kind of panicking by, panicking, it sounded weird then. Weird? I can't talk, I'm so sorry. I started panicking around about Wednesday, thinking that I'm going to be having a gain, which is fine, because last weekend when I went down my dad's, I didn't really stick as much to plan as I could have. And I told you all this, I had chips and there were a few other things that did fall into my mouth, but it's fine. And I panicked because when I was weighing, I was thinking I didn't want to go below that 3.5 stone, and I was only 1 pound over it. So that's why I panicked. But by yesterday morning when I was going to weigh, I thought I'd managed to pull it back, got on the scales, and it was showing me a 2 pound gain. So I was thinking, oh dear, it's going to be a gain. So I went there thinking that it was going to be a gain, and I kind of resigned myself to the fact that it was going to be a gain. I got there, and I was so lucky, I have to say, because I had a maintain. I don't know if you can see it. Is it going to focus? Is it focused? No. So it was a maintain, but what it does mean is my total loss is still 3 stone 8, even though I didn't lose. I mean, I know the whole theme of Slimming World is to lose weight, but sometimes we all have those weeks. And I know at the moment there are lots of people, and I wouldn't say that I'm struggling as such, because I'm not struggling. I'm just finding it harder to stick to plan than I have been. So I'm not eating the wrong things. All my meals have been on plan, with the exception of the weekend, obviously. And the snacks that I'm having have been within sins, but I'm just finding it a bit of a struggle to find the motivation that I've had over the last few weeks. And I think because Christmas is coming, I don't want to lose it now, and then potentially, because I have been known to have a gain of over 0.5 stone in a week. And granted, that was not when I was on Slimming World, that was when I was on holidays, and it was a cruise, and I did eat a lot of food. So that is not what I'm going to be like over Christmas, because I know that I can be like that, and I don't want to get that into my head either, because it's going to just make me eat. So I'm going to try and find my motivation again. I still haven't started any exercise, and I really feel like I'm getting to the point where my weight loss is slowing down, and I know that happens anyway, but if I really wanted the losses to be about £2, I'm sure it would happen if I was eating properly and sticking to plan as much as I possibly could. I always find when I feel a bit like this, and I haven't done it this weekend, but I probably should, I always find that going through my books, having a little refresh, looking at the Slimmer World website, that always helps, because there's always stories on there that inspire you and that kind of thing. My consultant keeps mentioning the podcast, which I haven't listened to yet, but I think I'm going to give that a little whirl. Perhaps take the dog out and do it in one, so I can put some headphones in. The only trouble is I've got a deformed ear, so I can't wear the ones that go inside. I have to wear the over the head ones, because why am I explaining this to you? I've got one and it's absolutely fine, but the other one, it doesn't go in, so I can't actually put the headphones, you know, the earphones that go in. Struggle now. Struggle is real. I also probably should start writing things down. I'm not even in focus. I think I've been out of focus for the whole of that conversation. Well, ever since I showed you my book. I think I also need to start writing things down, because it's something I probably say most weeks, that I haven't written it down, and I need to start, because it definitely helps. And yesterday I noticed that when we had a Chinese, or a fakeaway / takeaway, because I did a bit of both, then a hybrid meal. That's not even funny, I don't know why I said that. I didn't have my healthy extra B. Now, I had all the good intentions of having something for snacks after, but I was so full. I didn't just have one cheese and cracker. I had 3. So it would have taken me to about 24 sins yesterday. So I would have actually finished over. But that's going to be all in my what I ate in a day today. So I noticed that, well, it was just yesterday. But obviously I have had the oops-a-daisy, I've had 2 healthy Bs today. So logging it is probably something I need to start doing every single day for every single meal. And I think if I'm taking a photo or a video, it's not a big deal for me to just go, oh, this is what I've had now, and pop it in there. It probably isn't, so I could just do it, but I don't. So I need to start doing that as well. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you for long. Well, I'm going to end it here, because I don't want to babble on and on and on. And thank you so much for watching. So I maintain this week. Oh, maintain is fine. I'm fine. Mother. Yeah?
Do we have potato waffles?
I don't know. I'm so sorry about my son. I don't even know what I was saying. I think I was saying I was going to end it here. So that's it from me this week. I'm on the maintain train, and I need to get off it by next week, because I really wanted, well, I wanted my, I can't remember what I said. Did I want my 3.5 by Christmas, or did I want my 4.5 by, not 4.5, my 4 stone by Christmas? I'm not going to push myself to get that 4 stone, because I know that that is probably out of my reach. I'm not going to put that pressure on me. I will end up not doing it and probably going the opposite way. I think my objective probably should be that I don't want to go under 3.5 stone over Christmas. So that's what I'm going to aim for. And if I get the 4 stone, then it's definitely a bonus. So I'm on the maintain train this week. I want to get off it by next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.